This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Prime Minister gives speech at UN General Assembly. Air Niugini apologizes for flight delays. And Vocal Fusion finale concludes with winner. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for joining us. The 79th High-Level United Nations General Assembly held in United States of America concluded recently. Prime Minister James Marape gave his speech on behalf of Papua New Guinea and talked more on climate change and how the country continues to thrive despite the challenges.
Prime Minister James Marape said PNG holds up to 70% of world's biodiversity, mostly rainforest, that is the third largest in the world.
Percent of world's biodiversity, mostly housed within a tropical rainforest that is the third largest in the world and has a vast marine ecosystem. We sustainably manage our forest, land and sea because our livelihood depends on them.
Marape said PNG in its unique way teaches the world some things on tolerating cultural diversity.
The world on how living in balance with nature, tolerating cultural diversities and practicing environmental stewardship. The father of our country, our modern Papua New Guinea, the late great Grand Chief Sir Michael Thomas Somare, was a champion in this regard.
He mentioned that PNG has contributed into global discourse over the last 2 decades as far as climate change is concerned.
This is a reflection of Papua New Guinea's strong affinity to the forest, land and sea. In this regard, my country has been contributing to the public or global discourse over the last 2 decades in as far as environmental management is concerned and matters relating to climate change.
He added that PNG has been going through a lot of challenges. However, it has remained united.
Founded by vast ethno-linguistic diversities and cultural complexities and the small size of our economy, however, we have remained as one people and one nation. We have moved in the last 49 years. We started off as a least developed nation. Today, we have entered the middle-income earning nation status, and we intend in the next 20 years to migrate from where we are today to a high-income earning nation by 2025.
Prime Minister James Marape assured the United Nations that PNG has aligned its development agendas with the goals of the United Nations. He said despite PNG's economic needs, the country remains committed to safeguard both blue ocean and greenfield lives. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
The consultant oncologist at the Pacific International Hospital, Dr. Suresh Raghunath, has announced that at least 6,000 cancer deaths are recorded in PNG, with an estimated 15,000 plus new cases per year. With these alarming statistics, he encouraged the public to take note of the early signs of cancer and go for regular screenings.
The consultant oncologist explained the early signs of cancer.
Some of the early symptoms of cancer are if you notice any lump in any part of your body, associated or not associated with pain, associated with weight loss, associated with loss of appetite. And if you just get a sense that something is off, you notice a bleed somewhere from your nose, from your mouth, from some other parts of your body, they are all signs that you could be suffering from cancer.
He said thousands of cancer deaths are recorded each year.
So we have around 6,000 cancer deaths in PNG in a year. The total number of cases of cancer, we don't really have a very accurate figure because we are still working with immature data sets, but we are expecting it to be in the ballpark of 15 to 25,000 in a year, new cases.
The cancer specialist further added that there are cancer vaccines to treat the deadly disease.
There are cancer vaccines which are able to prevent 4 or 5 different types of cancers. Just 3 shots can prevent you from this deadly disease. I also urge citizens to abstain from smoking, from alcohol, from any tobacco products. All these things are going to greatly help in the prevention of cancer.
Meanwhile, cervical cancer, breast cancer, and throat cancer are some common ones in PNG.
But there are other causes of cervical cancer as well, which are genetic mutations, having too many pregnancies, which increases the, something called as a zone of transformation in the cervix, which is the area in which the cancer can be formed. Most common and easy to reverse cause of throat cancer is smoking. Please abstain from smoking. Number of cigarettes and number of years that you smoke, as well as how the duration you drag a cigarette, all these things are important factors which cause not just throat cancer but a host of other malignancies, lung cancers, and even some of the GI cancers.
Dr. Raghwat urged the general public to be more alert and go for cancer screening.
I urge all citizens of PNG to take note of the early signs of cancer and take care of their health, eat healthy, have a healthy lifestyle, and pay more attention if any of your relatives have cancer. Be more alert and go for the regular screenings and also for the cancer vaccines.
Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
The CEO for Air Niugini, Gary Sadden, has stated the reason for flight cancellations and delays, saying that Air Niugini is focusing more on the safety of the passengers with its limited resources to ensure every flight is successful.
In a recent event that took place in Port Moresby, the CEO for Air Niugini, Gary Sadden, has highlighted some important factors in the management of Air Niugini flights, domestically and internationally. Mr. Sadden urged all the Air Niugini customers to be patient when their flights are cancelled or delayed.
The majority of them do leave on time and arrive on time. The majority of them are enjoyable experiences for passengers. But you know what? It's not about blowing a trumpet when that happens, because that's the expectation. You know, we buy a ticket, we pay our money, and we expect to leave when the time's stamped on the boarding pass, and we expect to arrive as we've promised our family and friends that we'll arrive at the airport. But we focus our attention and our resources within Air Niugini on the times when that doesn't happen.
He said Air Niugini has 60 flights on average each day, hence they try to make sure all these flights must be completed.
To say that the resource and the energy that we pump in to try and repair and fix to get you to your destinations when you need to or when we can, to say that that it's a remarkable step each time is an understatement. The dedicated men and women of this company really do try to put every great foot forward in order to do what they needs to be done.
Mr. Sadden wants Air Niugini customers to recognize the hard work the 2,000 staff of Air Niugini do to ensure their customers have successful flights.
We want to thank our loyal and patient customers who endure early morning starts, the occasional frustration, or even indeed a successful journey. It's important to recognize that Air Niugini employees, all 2,000 of us, we don't wake up each morning trying to work out ways in which to ruin your travel experience.
Mr. Sadden said the government of PNG and Air Niugini are investing a lot of money for the Air Niugini's new fleet that will arrive in 2025. Louis Maingo, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the Chief Executive Officer for Air Niugini, Gary Sadden, has confirmed that Air Niugini had flight cancellations to Wewak for consecutive days. The CEO said the supply of jet fuel in regional centers is an ongoing issue that they are working closely to overcome. Additionally, he said they are experiencing some technical aircraft issues and will not compromise passenger safety. However, the CEO noted that there were flights on Thursday, one on Saturday, and one yesterday. This statement follows disappointment expressed by international and domestic Air Niugini passengers traveling out of Wewak over continuous flight cancellations at Borom Airport. Today, National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennau, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Embrace the digital era. For every purchase of these laptops, you receive a freebie. Laptop price ranges from 999 kina. And guess what? Spend 2,500 to 4,999 kina and get a free Nokia phone. Spend 5,000 kina or more and get a Torque Celeron laptop at Pom, Lay and Hagen. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Theodist, proudly serving you for over 50 years.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Join the Abel's Mega Lucky Draw 2024 today. Get a chance to drive one of 2 brand new Suzuki Espresso Mini SUV, 2 winners of 5,000 kina cash, and 2 winners of brand new desktop computers. To join the raffle, just spend 200 kina worth of any Able laptops, desktop computers and accessories, printing supplies, small appliance, and many more. The grand draw is on December 30th, 2024. So hurry, visit your nearest Able stores or call the numbers on your screen to know more details. Don't miss out. Join Abel's Mega Lucky Draw now.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
You're watching National EMTV News. The long-anticipated annual singing competition, Vocal Fusion, announced finalist Emmanuel Quella as the winner for the 2024 season yesterday at the Cosmopolitan in Port Moresby.
is proudly brought to you by Colgate. Able Home and Office.
Noted to have the most viewer engagement this year, the music competition's executive producer mentioned how the votes were gathered for the 4 finalists to find a winner.
Because the platform for the voting is, is a weightage between 3 platforms. You've got the judges' votes, and you've got the SMS, and then you have the, the Facebook voting, online voting. So either way, everybody had a chance to, cast their votes and whatnot.
From 4 finalists of the 24 that kicked off the season, the third runner-up was Wilson Pulu, followed by the second being Joseph Nakin. The first was only female contestant Elena Gideon, and winner himself was Emmanuel Quella.
Number 11, grand final winner is... Please make some noise for Emmanuel Quella. Ladies and gentlemen, our winner, Manu, goes home with 60,000 kina in the bag.
This ends almost 4 months what the executive producer called a tough season, with the talents this year being vocally gifted and determined from the get-to-go. Pope expressed that while there was plenty the competition wished to do for the participants, at this point recognition would be their startup.
There is more that we'd like to do, but I guess, like I said, times are quite challenging at the moment. But we've got, this is where a lot of sponsorships come through. So we've had business houses step forward. They'd like them to perform here, perform there. Some, one I won't name just yet, but they want to sign them up as a resident artist at their venue, which is great. So the recognition is there for them.
She went on to acknowledge the sponsors involved.
So a big thank you goes out to Colgate Palmolive, Able Home and Office, Telecom, National AIDS Council Secretariat, I think I got that right, the Cosmopolitan, one of our day one sponsors from, we've come through the journey from season 1 up until to season 11. Another one is PNG Air. They've just been amazing. They've stuck by us, so really appreciative of that. Coming on board this year was Hilton Hotel and Residences. A big thank you goes out to them. Trends Hair and Beauty International, Shady Wrist Hotel, and Trophy House, who actually sponsored the trophies for each of the contestants.
James Guken, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, with the competition gaining momentum every year, Vocal Fusion is set to kick off its season 12 early next year in anticipation for the country's 50th independence anniversary celebrations.
The dates of that will be a lot earlier, given that next year is also our PNG's independence 50th anniversary. So we're expecting a lot of people coming from here, the heads of states all coming through to PNG to celebrate with us. So VF, we've actually made a decision to start a little bit earlier. So we will be starting the auditions in end of May, first week of June, the show goes to air, and we come out with a grand final in end of August, 30th of August next year. But there is a season 12.
Giam Primary School in the Morobes Tawai CSE district has taken ownership of its school's progressive development. The school, including surrounding community, have raised 43,000 kina so far just from selling lime sourced from the sea.
A total of 10 teachers' houses and 1 double classroom valued at 43,000 kina have been constructed through a community's aim in prioritizing education. In 2023, Giam Primary School, with the support of the CRC LLG community, commenced the initiative to raise funds for various building projects through the selling of lime, or kambang as commonly known.
From 2023, we use our resources, sea resources, that is the kambang, the lime. We harvest the kambang and then we sell it, get the money. There comes out of those 7 teachers' houses and 1 double classroom. The total cost of 43,000.
Morobe Governor was also present at the scene for the official opening over the weekend.
Now, maybe cutting this one rebound. Long blessing block on top by put on this block and come inside. Long this block. I'm at the house for teacher. You walk in. Me cutting this block rebound. Long this block house, that's all me cut up him. All our block houses you building. Why do we plan? That's it, thank you.
During the ceremony, Governor Wenge presented a total of 20,000 kina, 10,000 kina to Giam Primary School and 10,000 kina to the local community to support the continuation of their initiative. Governor Wenge further challenged other schools in the province and country to take this as an example set by Giam Primary School and strive to be self-reliant. With this, Giam Primary School hopes to elevate its status from junior high, from primary to junior high in the near future. Jessica Nui, National EMTV News, Leh.
Leaders from squatter settlements in wards 5 and 8 in Madang's urban local level government areas are in favor of the new 4-lane road project from Madang Airport to Nabasa Road in town. Leaders from DCA and Govsto settlements that would be affected by this major road project unanimously agreed for the work to progress.
The settlers made their position known recently during a meeting organized by Madang Governor Renzi Pariwa. The national government-funded road project, costing 40 million kina, is being built by China Railway Engineering Group. It commences near the Madang Airport and would travel across the Karama compound and Govsto settlements with a number of structures currently sitting on state land expected to be removed. Governor Pariwa took time to explain to the settlement leaders that the 4-lane road project is under the jurisdiction of the national government. However, as a provincial leader of Madang, he has taken on the responsibility to assist in compensating the settlers whose structures would be demolished as well as those whose crops would be removed along the way. Madang PPC Robert Baim stated that such meetings with settlement leaders are very important and must be held regularly so that issues on law and order in the settlements can be discussed. Louis Maingo, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the next foreign market report. The kina closed lower at $0.2552 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2477, $0.3547 Australian dollars, 0.2139 euro, 34.93 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed higher, copra closed higher, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading higher, copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Papua New Guinea will be celebrating the World Coconut Day from the 30th September to the 4th of October this year at Sir John Guy Stadium as a member of the International Coconut Community. The International Coconut Community is made up of 21 coconut-producing countries that accounts for over 90% of the world's coconut production and exports of coconut products. The theme of the event is Coconut for a Circular Economy, building partnerships for maximum value. The World Coconut Day will feature speakers from the international coconut community and showcase MSMEs and their local products. Experience the vibrant coconut culture of Papua New Guinea, where creativity and tradition blend seamlessly. Join us as we celebrate the coconut's incredible contributions to our health, our economy, and our cultural heritage.
The World Coconut Day is proudly brought to you by WR Carpenters and supported by Island Mobile Hire Cars, Kumul Consolidated Holdings, Air Niugini, Hilton Hotel, Crown Hotel, and National Teachers Insurance Limited.
Boys, what are you doing? Eating without me.
That's good, brother.
Yeah. Want some? Thanks, brother. Yeah, jump in. Snacks noodles, tastier, but I like it more.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
That one, you can see those are some of those things that the taboos were used widely in East New Britain.
Join us tonight at 7 as we feature the Kina and Toya exhibition.
Uraya was used by the civics,
as well as the disappearing art of making traditional houses. That's on tonight. You're watching National EMTV News. Today, contractors reopened the National Library and Archives at Waigani after being reassured by the government that they will receive their payment of about 11 million kina. This amount was owed to them by the government for over 12 years.
828 contractors were not paid their promised money for the work they did, forcing them to close the building. The contractor's chairman, Nelson Nebare, said 20 of the contractors died while waiting for the payment, provoking its closure.
There's 128 contractors are approved to be paid as per the NEC decision. That was the list we sent out. Others who have taken their cases to court, the court will decide their fate. The court will decide their fate. Others who have gone by themselves, finding other means to get payment direct from Treasury or direct from Finance, I have nothing to do with that. Our issue has been branded as a controversial issue, and it became a legacy issue also after waiting.
He apologizes to the general public for the inconvenience caused by the closure.
Our decision to lock down the library came about last year, October, when I lost 20 contractors while waiting for this payment died. If the library locked, when the assurance is given that the money is coming and they're going to pay us. So I convinced my contractors, they agreed. In total, they are waiting outside. We will now open the library. The library now will open for the public. And my sincere apologies to the students of Port Moresby and the public that uses this library. They come here every day and they see the library locked and they wondered why. But this library was locked for a...
Adding on to that, National Library Director General Dennis Bagelo thanked the contractors for the reopening of the library.
Chairman of the contractors, the department, and Vice for being patient for the last 10 months without doing any causing any inconvenience for the offices and the staffs and the facilities are all okay for us. I have been instructed as per the NEC directions that according to this, we will make the payments according to the listings that have been made. And listings will be paid as per the directives and we will give the contract.
The library is now opened for use as of today. James Guken, National EMTV News.
The Ambai clan of Wanepop village in the Laigap district of Enga province made history by surrendering an M16 rifle to police yesterday. This took place in the presence of Chief Ombudsman Commissioner Richard Pangan and Laigam Police Station Commander Senior Sergeant Sembe Gofa, which was witnessed also by the Laipan and Kaimul tribes of the Pilikambi local level government. A failed robbery at Dash Bash Trading at Tokorara in Port Moresby resulted in the death of one of the robbers being killed by security guards and relatives of a security guard this morning.
After the successful robbing, the criminals killed one of the security guard for the shop. The angry securities and a relative of the victim attacked and killed one of the gang member who was unsuccessful to hoop onto the vehicle with the rest of the robbers. Governor for National Capital District Powes Pakop later today in a statement said both deaths are totally unacceptable and cannot be justified under any circumstances. Governor Pakop admitted that hold-ups and petty crimes are becoming weekly happenings in the city. Thus, the national government and the sub-national government must find social and economic solutions that stops young people drifting to crime, especially hold-ups. While passing his condolences to the families of the fallen residents, Governor Pakop said both killings and armed hold-ups must be condemned and cannot be condoned under any circumstances. Governor Pakop highlighted the need of having a permanent NCD and Central Police Commander for the proposed CCTV camera projects. He said after the January 10th looting, only acting appointments has been made to police command in the city. If the inquiry has declared ACP Junior Wangambi should have been resuming his duties or acting ACP Guinea should have been made permanent. Governor Pakop said such is to develop better strategic plans to counter rise in offences like armed hold-ups. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
Following the sentencing of 3 PNG nationals and an international drug smuggler in Port Moresby last week, the National Court Judge Justice Penel Mogish has warned the non-citizens not to disobey the laws of this country.
Justice Penel Mogish said his message to the non-citizens is simply and one of deterrence. Justice Mogish said this after sentencing the Italian drug smuggler Carlos Atanasio to 19 years imprisonment at Bomana prison. It was stated that Carlos had requested the National Court to be released to the Italian government because of his health condition. He is being diagnosed with stage 4 colorectal cancer. Justice Mogish said Carlos has been hospitalized and given premium health care and management at Pacific International Hospital and Paradise Private Hospital at the expense of his country of origin, Italy. He said Carlos cannot go to his country to seek up-to-date medical care, but he can make an arrangement through the Italian embassy for specialist doctors in Italy or Australia to come to Papua New Guinea to treat him. Justice Penuel Mogis also stated that he cannot be treated differently just because he is a non-citizen. Louis Maingo, National EMTV News.
The two main ports in PNG have been ranked in the top 50% of the ports in the Oceania region recently. This was made known in a report by the World Bank.
The Motukea port in Port Moresby and Lae in Morobe province were named the top-performing ports among 405 international seaports among the Oceania Pacific region. Both ports are owned and managed by PNG Ports Corporation Limited and operated by International Container Terminal Services. Motukea and Lae ports outperformed the ports of Melbourne, Brisbane, Port Botany, Adelaide and Fremantle in Australia and New Zealand's Otago Harbour. These container ports are critical to the global supply chains and essential to growth strategies of any emerging economy. Motukea and Lae were ranked 289 and 326 respectively in the comparison. Motukea and Lae were ranked 289 and 326 respectively in the comparison. The Chief Executive Officer for PNG Ports, Neil Papenfas, welcomed the report, saying he was impressed with the rankings despite of being among the busiest and most modernized ports in the world. He said this was the result of the ongoing investment towards greater efficiency at the two ports in partnership with International Container Terminal Services over the last 7 years. This agreement was aligned with the country's estimated continued development and growth in the international trade. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Enjoy more talk, more text and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina. Loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and more bundles. Top up now.
Protect what you love.
You love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Get this brand new Acer Extensor i7 laptop or a Dell Inspiron 3520 i3 laptop absolutely free Just buy any participating Toshiba eStudio A3 multi-purpose printer until September 30th, 2024. Get this eStudio 2528A for a very low price of 20,969 kina, or the 2021 AC for only 23,749 kina. This is a limited time offer. Visit your nearest Able branch today or call the numbers below the screen for details.
It's the simple things that make life more meaningful and memorable. To rejuvenate in a perfect setting and enjoy every moment. It's about your time, enjoying great taste, to relax and unwind. Shady Rest Hotel, a great place to stay in paradise.
Life is about making memories, sharing new adventures. Go beyond the familiar. Don't let bacteria hold you back from experiencing the world. Protex uses natural antibacterial protection with flaxseed oil and eliminates 99.9% of bacteria. Free yourself. Go beyond with Protex.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Lay City Dwellers FC emerged victorious with a 5-3 win over United Highlands FC in a highly energetic match.
The game held at the Sir John Guy Stadium saw both teams battling fiercely. United Highlands put up a strong fight with their midfield displaying excellent control early on, which led to a 3 well-placed goals. However, Lay City Dwellers' relentless attacks proved too much for the United Highlands defence. Lay City's front line, led by their star forward, demonstrated remarkable precision, securing 5 crucial goals to clinch the match. The game was tightly contested, with Lay City's defence stepping up at crucial moments, deflecting several potential equalizers from United Highlands. Despite the brave efforts, United Highlands FC struggled to contain Lay City Dwellers and aggressive play, particularly in the second half, where the pace of the game shifted in favour of the Dwellers. The result leaves Lay City Dwellers with a vital win, propelling them further up the league standings, while United Highlands FC will be looking to regroup and bounce back in the next encounter. It was a thrilling encounter that showcased the competitive spirit of both teams and left fans eagerly anticipating their future fixtures. In another thrilling encounter, Port Moresby Strikers drew against Morobe Wawens 0-0. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
The PNG FA Technical Department concluded its 5-day youth development and grassroots workshop in Mount Hagen on a high note.
Led by Youth Development Officer Mr. Matthias Hapo, the workshop featured in-house training sessions and school visits where basic football drills and safeguarding practices were taught. This initiative marks a strategic collaboration between PNG FA and the Education Department to identify talented youth within specific age groups while fostering responsible citizenship from an early age. Mr. Hapo expressed his excitement about the strong interest and enthusiasm shown by both participants and students, particularly in Mount Hagen, a town traditionally dominated by rugby league. The positive reception highlights the growing appeal of football in the region, not only historically associated with the sport. This youth development program is set to expand to other provinces across Papua New Guinea as part of PNG FA's broader efforts to promote football nationwide. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
Following the successful completion of the 2024 PNG National Netball Championships held in Port Moresby, Netball PNG Board has announced the junior and senior squads.
Netball PNG has issued a formal list of the squad, include 49 players from the A-grade division, 42 players in the juniors under 15, 39 players in the under 17 and 47 players in the under 21 division. Netball PNG has commended everyone who competed and contributed to the success of the national championships, stating that this year's championship showcased exceptional talent, determination and teamwork across all participating associations. The national netball senior squad will kick off training at Sir John Guy Stadium tracks at 5 p.m. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
The three-day Rugby Sevens Autonomy Tournament held in Kavieng over the weekend concluded successfully yesterday.
Attracting 24 teams from across the province, 4 of which were women's team. The tournament aims not only to promote healthy sporting ecosystem and noble sportsmanship at the grassroots level, but also to promote autonomy through sports. Town Reds walked away with the Autonomy Cup by a smashing 24-0 against Auran, a win dedicated to the two fallen angels who they lost along the way from a return trip from Lihir. In the other pool, Fiscal won played by a closing game against 4 City, closing in with a 1-point difference of 15-14. While Konos from Central New Island LLG took the ball with a 4-point difference from Mangai, locking a full-time score of 14-10. Women's pool saw Lux Bay walking away as champions for the tournament, while Kop second, Snappers at third and Funders at fourth place. Also present as technical official support from Pukpuk's captain Kunak Late, who was scouted during the first Rugby Sevens Douglas Guys Tribute Tournament held in Lugagun Village while playing for local team Funders. The tournament received 50,000 sponsorship from the major sponsor of the tournament, New Island Governor, Grand Chief Sir Julius Chen. The tournament is an initiative of New Island Rugby Union Association under the leadership of President Charlie Melachon and has seen raw talent scouted through these games to compete in the national level. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Your stay, your house, your home.
For generations, our families have enjoyed the fresh taste of Vesta from our very own waters. Healthy, tasty, and made by our people for our people. Vesta continues to be the pride of PNG because we make sure that all the goodness from our oceans remains in our hands. Vesta, PNG's premier household brand.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hi, I'm Jordan Dangi. Join me weekly at 7 p.m. every Tuesday nights on House and Home as we talk about pet care, health and fitness, home improvement ideas, feature stories, pick a book, Hot Talk Mom, and everything to do with home and lifestyle. That's House and Home, 7 p.m. Tuesday nights on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching True Guy Sports. Moving to overseas sports, Melbourne Storm star forward Nelson Asafa Solomona will front the judiciary tonight to contest a high tackle charge in a bid to play in Sunday's NRL Grand Final against Penrith Panthers.
I mean, would it even be a grand final without a bit of drama at the judiciary? And that is what is set to happen. Of course, the big news that came out of Melbourne Storm's win over the Roosters was the 4-match ban handed to Nelson Asafa Solomona. The Storm have absolutely confirmed that they will contest that 4-match ban tonight in person at the judiciary. See the team gathered together this morning. For their team photo as they look ahead to the rest of the week. But their teammate Nelson, he'll be on his way to Sydney to face that judiciary in an attempt to get a downgrade. It would be incredible because he actually needs to needs a double downgrade to go from a 4-match ban back to being available to play at the weekend. If he isn't successful, he risks getting suspended for another match. So that would be 5 grand final.
That ends True Guy Sports. The Money Plus Weather Report is next. Stay with us.
True Guy Sports. True Guy Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Get ready for the biggest Gala Leak and Win promotion ever! Gala is sharing the love with even more prizes and more winners nationwide, all worth a whopping 300,000 kina! Prizes up for grabs include iPhone 15s, Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultras, electric scooters, DJI drone, and the list goes on. Buy your favorite Gala Stick ice cream, check the stick for a winning prize, and if you're lucky, call 73211-217 to claim your prize. Promo ends Friday, 8 November 2024. Terms and conditions apply.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Protect what you love.
If you want to protect your future, get an HIV test.
But what if I found out I have HIV?
Even if you're positive, you can get treatment to keep you healthy.
Let's get tested so we can plan for our future.
It's the best way to protect what you love.
Protect what you love.
Are you thirsty for more? Celebrate this independence with Pepsi's new look, same great taste, and lower than low prices. Only 2 kina 20 in stores now. Includes Pepsi, Pepsi Max, 7-Up, Mirinda, Mountain Dew, Gold Spot, and Coca-Cola. Hurry to your nearest store for more.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
That one, you can see those are some of those things that the taboos were used widely in East New Britain.
Join us tonight at 7 as we feature the Kina and Toya exhibition.
Your Uraya was used by the civics,
as well as the disappearing art of making traditional houses. That's on tonight.
What the future holds. You need holy man to walk on time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to be living incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The weather forecast for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City partly cloudy with inland shower and possible thunderstorms. Daru mostly fine. Kerema partly cloudy with some rain and possible thunderstorms. Alatau partly cloudy with some rain showers in the afternoon. Popondetta partly cloudy with chances of brief rain showers in the afternoon. To the Momasa region, Lake City rain showers with possible thunderstorm. Madang partly cloudy with chances of few brief showers in the afternoon. We were cloudy with rain periods at times. Vanimo partly cloudy with few rain showers in the afternoon. To the Niugini Islands region, Lorengo cloudy with some rain and possible thunderstorms. Kavieng cloudy with rain at times. Kokopon Rabaul partly cloudy with some rain in the afternoon. Kimbe partly cloudy with possible brief showers in the afternoon. Buka partly cloudy with chances of few showers and drizzles in the afternoon. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City partly cloudy with some possible afternoon rain showers. Goroka, Bans and Kundiawa partly cloudy with some rain in the afternoon. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg cloudy with some rain and possible thunderstorms in the afternoon.
weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Monday, the 30th of September, 2024. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits